everyone. Hope everyone is okay. Great to be on here. Gosh, I haven't been live on um, here for some time actually. I think it's just been quite busy, being working. Obviously, as you know, I'm also a full-time GP. So yeah, so it's been interesting, but it's great to be on here and to see everyone. Hi, everyone. So I just wanted to hop on very quickly, literally because it is the full moon, right? It's a full moon. I'm aware that it's daytime. Okay, I'm aware that it's daytime. But what I really, really wanted to do was, I always do a full moon, or I try to always do a full moon ritual, right? So hi everyone who's jumping on. I just wanted to jump on and say hey and check in with everyone. And what I'm talking about today, just very, very quickly, like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, because it's a full moon, right? And this is really important when it comes to mindset. Hi Karen, hi everybody. This is great when it comes to mindset, peak performance, manifestation, and mindset, which is what I teach. And this is really important, all right, to like release. The full moon is a great time. I know it sounds really woo-woo, but actually it's really important, okay? So, feel free to stay on if you have an open mind, okay, for the next 5 minutes or so. So it's really important to make time for this. I'm busy too, right? We're all busy. I've finished my morning clinic of patients, and I'm about to start my afternoon clinic in about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. And it's really just about fitting it in and just making it happen, all right, in a high vibe way. I've got like really loud building works going on as well. My next door neighbors are doing some works, but it is still about just making it happen. But yeah, apologies for the noises. But anyway, so what I want to do is do my full moon ritual, which I wanted to do last night, but then my little one wanted to sort of like watch movies and do some other like funky stuff during the night, so I didn't get a chance. I was like, oh, I'll have candles and music and incense and aromatherapy oils and all this stuff, and then my kids obviously had like some other plans. I was like, okay, I guess I won't do that then. But I really wanted to ensure that I got my full moon ritual in, because it's very healing. It's very important to release any kind of trapped negative energy, which we can all have. So it's really important to release that when you're then manifesting, okay? And this is, so the full moon, I know it was last night, but it has amazing effects for several days afterwards, especially a full moon, which is like what we've just had right now. A super moon, sorry, it's called a super moon flower moon for May. So I appreciate this is probably not up the street, on some people's wavelength. That's totally fine, but for those who it is, I really want to share this with you. So what I wanted you to do first is, you can like light a candle, like I've done, like I'm literally like in my workspace, but I've like lit a candle, like a nice lavender candle, so you have the aroma. This is all raising your vibration, making you feel really calm and relaxed. And what I've got here is I've got my healing and gratitude journal, which I pretty much write in like most days. And the main thing really is in this one is you want to be healing, right? So you're releasing. This is what full moon is for. So what I want you to do is to write down, ideally, and you're not going to keep this bit of paper, okay? I want you to write down what you are choosing to release right now. What you choose to let go of. It might be I release the fear of ill health, all right? It might be that I release not believing in myself. I release that I'm not going to be able to earn enough for myself and my family. I release not being my biggest number one fan. This is really important to release all of that in order to literally make space, as Homer Simpson says. You have to push out the old stuff in order to make space for the new. So it's exactly, this is why moon rituals are really important, okay? So yeah, I know when I first started this, I was like, really? The moon? Like the full moon? But it's true. And it's very much, this is the reason why it can be a very, for some people, very emotional time too, because they are releasing and healing, but without knowing it, okay? So it's a great opportunity. So what I want you to do is, if you're doing this with me, so I want you to write down what you are now choosing. So can you see the words I'm using? I've made a decision. I have chosen now that I release this, and I have, if you feel it's something you need to heal from, that I've healed from this, or I've released this, but I no longer am available for that energetically. All right. So I want you to do that. And then what I want you to do is, if this is what you choose to do, is totally up to you, is I then want you to spend a couple of minutes on that. Then I want you to actually take that piece of paper, and I actually want you to very safely, but I want you to burn it. You know, it can be in a bowl, you can take it outside, obviously be very careful, huge disclaimer here, but it's really important, and this is very healing. This is really burning away all that negative energy. Another tool which I like to tell some of my clients is to write it out on toilet paper, like actual toilet paper, and then just flush it down the toilet is another way that you could do it. And it's really important that you make space for this. Like literally in 5 minutes, I'm going to be starting my afternoon clinic, like a whole clinic of patients I'm going to be seeing. I've just finished my morning clinic. I've literally got like, 5-10 minutes. So I'm not going to, kind of sit here and, make you kind of watch me write stuff out, but I just wanted to give you a framework. So it's really important. It's more about the feeling, to be honest, more than the writing. But what the writing does is, there's evidence that shows that neurologically, it can help with the healing process because you're physically writing something out. It's not necessarily the words as such, it's more the feeling of I'm physically doing something. But you can also do this in your mind as well. It's much better to do something than it not at all. So you can also, in your mind, you can also say to yourself, I have made a decision that right here, right now, I've decided that I'm no longer energetically available for a scarcity mindset, whether it's around money or ill health, or toxic relationships, toxic people, toxic situations. It's really important that you are aware of that and you've decided. The next thing is gratitude. So once you've done that, you've burnt the piece of paper, taken some deep breaths, all right, the next thing you want to do is you actually want to then work on gratitude. And with gratitude, what I love personally to do is, when I learned from Bob Proctor, one of my mentors, is to write down 10 things that you're grateful for. Now, it's not the number as such, but it's just, this is not just about writing stuff out to put it in a book to just look at. No, this is the state of being. This is the feeling, all right? So I want you to feel, and the reason why is that our emotions are actually making ourselves vibrate on a very specific frequency, all right? Hey everyone, hey Rudy coming on, and Karen coming on, hey everybody. So yeah, our emotions make ourselves actually vibrate on a very specific frequency, which is measured in hertz, yeah, Hertz. So you can go onto YouTube, you can type in like healing frequencies, gratitude frequencies, all these different frequencies have an actual number attached to it, and your cells, the higher the number, the more you vibrate. That's why we call it high vibration. That's why people say high vibes, right? Good vibes. That's where it comes from. It's not just a phrase. So what we're doing here is we are intentionally putting ourselves in a high vibe state, and you can do that anytime. This is why happiness is a choice. You can have that right here, right now, no matter what, like regardless of your circumstances, okay? You can always hold that power within you. So what you want to do is you want to write down 10 things, and you want to kind of start it off with an intention. So something like, I am so happy and grateful now that, and it can be anything, and something which is right here, right now. So I'm so happy and grateful for right now, for having you guys on, for sharing this beautiful moment together, wherever you are in the world. How amazing, right? How I'm so grateful for the technology. I can't understand why people don't like social media. I think this is so beautiful that we can share this connection right now, this healing connection. And there's a reason that we're on this right here, right now, whether you're watching it live. If you're watching it live, then stick hashtag live in the comments below. But if you're catching a replay, then put hashtag replay so that I know that you've watched it. and I can get back to you if you've got any questions at all. As well, it will kind of notify me, and then I can get back to you if you've got any questions about any of this or anything to do with high performance manifestation of mindset or healing. So I want you to write down the gratitude, really focusing on, it could be anything. It could be, I'm grateful for my home space. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful to have this time to myself. Like, trust me, as a mum with two cheeky little monkeys who I love, but with two babies who are like 1 and 3, so I'm grateful for this time. You can be grateful for anything. All right, so you want to write that down, and again, it's not about just writing it. It's the neurological connection, with your hand and the pen and kind of writing it down. But it's not actually that. It's not the writing. It's none of that. It's the feeling. It helps to put you into that state of gratitude, which is extremely high vibrational. Okay, so no matter what is going on, right, you can always have a choice to flip the switch, to switcheroo things around in your mind. It really is power of the mind. It really is recoding the subconscious mind, and you hold the turnkey for that, right? Anytime you can turn it around. But if you choose to, right, it's your choice. You have to make a decision. Or you can hand your power over to other situations, or even how maybe other people may be viewing a certain situation. It doesn't have to be how you want to view it, right? So this is why this is all really important, to do the full moon ritual every month, to set aside just 5 to 10 minutes to do the healing work first, and so that you're in like what you feel is like a safe container. You're not going to be disturbed. You've got literally, it doesn't have to take long. And you're relaxed, so that you can really feel the emotions as you release them, right? This is important. This is emotional maturity. This is emotional health. And actually, if more people did this, I really think there would be a lot less problems in the world. So this is really important to release, all right? And you might also be carrying negative energy from other people, right? It might not be a situation that you're going through. I mean, certainly I know, working in in medicine and in mental health, or even in my coaching, that sometimes, because I'm an empath and a light worker, sometimes you're carrying energy from someone that you were maybe recently serving, and you kind of feel like, oh, actually I need to like release that so that I can actually go on to serve better. So certainly if you are a healer like me, whether it's a doctor or a coach or light worker or whatever, everyone is serving in different ways. But it's really important that you understand how to ground yourself and how to give yourself a kind of protective, layer around yourself, so that you can have this warrior, compassionate mindset of love and light in order to continue serving long term, right? This is what it's all about. So for me, full moon rituals, wow, since I've started this in the last year, I've had amazing results in my life, in my relationships, right, with all members of my family, in income, right, in my career, in my health, just so many things, especially the people that are coming towards me as well now, like just different people. It's a different vibration, and that's what it is. It's the vibration you're in. It's what you're attracting. Yeah, that's what law of attraction is. Okay. So you can, exactly, Karen. We all need this in our life, right? So what you feel, what you are literally attracting. And I'm not condoning, like, if you're in a difficult situation, which is not your fault or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is you do have a choice in how you want to view it from this point onwards, right? Like, yesterday was yesterday, even tomorrow is tomorrow, right? But the time is right here, right now. This is the time. There's no other time. So make a choice. Who you're spending time with, how you spend your time. You can earn more by working less, and it doesn't have to be hustle mode. All right, like, it's a cool thing to say, like, yeah, hustle and grinding, working my side hustle, but actually it doesn't work. Actually, it's just burnout mode. So this is really important. I hope this has helped. So you want to heal first. You want to follow up with gratitude. You want to make sure you burn that piece of paper and you release it, all right? And this is how we align our chakras as well. This is very important for our health. There's so many patients I saw this morning where we talked about how, this mind-body connection, right? This mind-body connection. And when you don't do that inner work, which only you can do, right? Like I can teach, but only you can realistically do the work. And it's not hard. It really isn't hard. It's just this short time that we're doing now, but consistently. But when you do that, it is amazing, okay? It's like when you don't update your laptop. It's much bigger than that. But it's a bit like when you don't update your laptop for like, a couple of months. And then one day it's just like crashes. And it just doesn't work. And whatever you try and do, it just takes ages and it's just completely like dysfunctional. But if you just did that little update, which doesn't actually take long, it literally take a couple of minutes, it's like peak performance, right? Same with your phone. You need to charge it. Same with your car. You need to fuel it. So we need that. We need not just the food, the right foods, but we also need that time for rest and rejuvenation. And it's not just about sleep, okay? Right? Especially like, don't tell me as a sleep deprived mum about sleep, okay? It's about rest and rejuvenation, okay? Sometimes I don't have time for sleep, but it's about rest and rejuvenation, okay? And you can again choose to do that in pockets of time as well. It's about spiritual nutrition as well. It's how you're nourishing your mind, which is really important. So that's it for today. If you want more of this, if this has been really useful, unless you're already watching this in the group, but otherwise you can join my Diamond Success Facebook group. I'll post it in the comments below, the link, and I'd love for you to join us there, which is all things high performance, success, mindset, right? And manifestation, which involves healing inner work. No matter, I guarantee you will have a breakthrough. Okay, I guarantee you when you join and when you work with me, you will have a breakthrough. There's just no choice. So please, obviously, don't join if you're not ready for that. Okay, because it's only for open-minded people. All right, like sending you love and light. But it is only, yes, Karen, come and join. I'm gonna post the link down below. All right, and then you please do come and join. It's called Diamond Success Mindset, and I do have some other places where I do some kind of women only thing. Well, not just for women, but more to do with the divine feminine energy, which I'm really passionate about. And obviously as a healer, I do some things which is more kind of very specific to if you're a healer, like starting a consulting practice and coaching practice, or writing a book and all those, becoming an industry expert and all those sort of different things. But this is the main group, all right, is a Diamond Success Mindset group, and that is where everyone is in there. And then some people kind of percolate out to the other little groups, which when I do master classes, kind of like every 1 or 2 months, where we will really hone in on a very specific topic. So sending you so much love and light. By the way, the promotion for the early bird has finished now, but we are moving into the next stage. If you want to join, if you want to come join and work with me and really excel in the next remaining 6 months of the year, can you believe it, right? Then or thereabout, then send me a DM if you want to, if you're ready to absolutely explode the next 6 months of your life, no matter what your pillar of life is that you're working on, all of them, like me, then DM me, all right? Sending you love and light. I'll catch you later. I've got my afternoon clinic now. All right, take care. Bye.